Okay, g'day and good evening all, or whichever your time zone happens to be, and welcome to a stream of Star Citizen 3.0 in the PTU, or Public Test Universe. So this is not actually available to everyone at the moment. It's available to PTU testers, it's available to subscribers and concierge members. And that's about it, I believe, at the moment. There's a whole bunch of changes in this. Notably, of course, you can see straight away from here, we've got a new menu background. These actually change, which are quite nice. If we go into the options, we've got a whole lot more options now, both in graphics, which is nice. Like, you can change the field of view now. Not actually seeing if that does anything, but you can change it. There's a whole lot of stuff here they didn't have before, which is good. But that's not what you're here to see. You want to see the actual universe. Now, that will depend on if we can actually get into the universe. Because that's one of the issues with this, is actually getting into it. It's not always, shall we say, reliable. These servers are a bit temperamental, but that's the primary focus of this test build at the moment, is seeing how the game reacts to having so many people trying to run on it, because they've increased the player cap to 50, I think, whereas in PTU, or not PTU, the live build, which is 2.6.3, is like 24 people. So they've basically doubled it and a bit more. Also, you gotta love these loading screens. They're just black and nothing, so you just gotta wait. Oh, that's a good sound, I think. Or is it not? Something is happening. Very. Basically, listen to the nice bit of music they put in for the menu. Oh, there we go. We are in our bed. So we gotta hold Alt F to get up. Climb on out. You can see we got some new HUD information on the bottom. We got our O2, tank, suit, oxygen. There's a new hint and tips section, which is nice for people who haven't played before. Now, one of the big differences is the interaction menu. So you hold F and you get this cursor to do stuff. Things you can interact with highlight. Although we're too far away, so it says we can interact with the door there, but it's too far away. So what we got to do, we've got to walk up to it, and then we get this inner thought system. So open is what we want to do, and it opens. So we shall stroll out, and we got this guy right here in front of us. He's an NPC, because there's now a bunch of NPCs scattered about. And this is Port Olisar, someone, or somewhere rather, we should all be pretty familiar with by now. Now, I'm actually going to switch to external view. So this is my dude's just outfit. You can actually change the outfits now. I'll show you how you do that. This is actually a mixture of, I think, 2 different armor sets, hence the weird colors and things. But Oops, I don't wanted to leave it in that. Now you can see I'm just sort of walking around, but if I use the mouse wheel I can change my speed from just this very casual walk all the way up to, you know, pretty quick running around, which I actually quite like. It adds a bit of variety. You can sort of vary your speed beyond just the binary. Now you're sprinting and now you're just walking. Now I can see there's like a box hovering above his arm there. I'm guessing that's to do with the mobi-glass, which I will show when we get there. So let's get back here. We'll walk down the very familiar stairs. Anyone who's played this will know this area pretty well, although there's some slight changes to it now. Oop, it's out of there. Like, you go around behind these areas and you can actually find some stuff. Like on this side there's no one here right now, but sometimes there'll be an NPC working on these grates. He's probably somewhere else, the mechanic. Here he is actually, I think. Is this mechanic or security? I don't know. But he's very determined, whoever he is. He's going up there, so no, he's probably not the mechanic. Let's go through here. The ship deck has gotten a bit of a revision. Like, the screens are quite different now. So we'll use this. Now this interface, you can see some names haven't quite got everything there right now, but they're mostly there. So we've got a whole bunch of ships that are in this test build. Cutlass Black's the new Cutlass Black. I could look at that. That's probably one ship most people want to look at. But it's actually because they're doing MISC today as part of their anniversary. I'm going to bring out the Prospector if I can. Oh, apparently it's not available. It's unknown, so claim it please. File a claim. Yeah, okay, so it's 30 minutes. Okay, so let's expedite that. I don't care about any balance. So now that's 10 minutes. So we'll have to pick something else for now. So yeah, we'll go for that. And what do we want to do? Oh, the Aquila's new. We could get the Ursa, but you can't really do much of it on Port Olisar at the moment. Let's go the Drake Cutlass. Why not? There's two of them for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay. CO8. Okay. And for once I'm actually facing the right sign. But I'm not going that way yet, because if you go over here, we've got a new little information section here, where you can actually, as it says, trading and shipping console. So if we use this, this is like an early version of how you would actually do buying and selling, I presume. So let's pick our ship. We're the Cutlass Black. You can see it's got 46 SCU of cargo space. You presumably would have items to pick here, but there's nothing at the moment. Apparently there was, but in this one there isn't. And then you can like load it as much as you want, and you got, here's your how much you're going to cost to load it up, and then here's how much you've got. And then similarly you can sell and choose where you're selling from, but can't do that at the moment because I've not got anything. Now that's actually probably a good time to bring up the new mobi-glass. So this is the homepage bit, sort of home screen I guess for it. You can see we're in one atmosphere as it should be. Suit status is all there. I like the oxygen time remaining thing there. I'm not sure how useful most of the rest of this information generally is for people. I mean, maybe you're different, maybe you find it a lot more interesting. For me though, it's a little cluttered, and these icons, they don't have mouse overs, which I don't like, because then I don't know. Well, I do now, but I didn't know at first what they actually did. So we've got a bunch of missions here. We're not going to do any of the missions right now, but you see there's a whole bunch more. There's a lot of random generated ones in here, I believe, so that's something. This is a Cryastro thing. We can't do it because we're not at a Cryastro at the moment. LiveWorks AR is for modifying ship components. We don't have, we're not at our ship at the moment. Journal doesn't seem to do anything right now, which I'm guessing just means they're missing out on figuring it. This is the star map. I should actually go to that later because we will cover that then. This is the loadout section, so this is where you can change all your armor. So you can see I've got quite a mixture of different things. This is also where you can pick your weapons and your ammo and all that. I've not really messed around with all that aside from putting some different armor on just because I could, really. This is the comms channel, Port Odyssey landing service. We don't need to do that because we're not landing. And that's about it in here for now. So we'll close that and we'll go to our ship, shall we? Now it was on pad 8, so we'll follow this door. Head on out. Oops, there we go. It's depressurized, because they're always depressurized when you walk up to them. They lost their alarms for their cycling, which is a shame, because I like that cycling sort of caution alarm. Now they're just silent, which is disappointing. They should have something a bit more. Alright, let's go out. And here we are on the landing pad, and here is the new Cutlass Black. It's a lot bigger than the old one used to be. And there's a lot more to it as well. Like, there's also a lot more detailing on it, to say the least. New landing gear in particular. I'll have to do a video of this properly, so you're not seeing this in low res version for streams. There's big side doors on either side. Much chunkier sort of front wings here, with a very beefy looking gear, and completely redesigned cockpit canopy, much more in closeness or resemblance rather to the original. Interesting clawed landing gear there. And yeah, it's quite a neat looking design. But we want to get inside it, so let's go back here. They don't have the tiny little push buttons on the legs anymore. So what we do, we go up here, use the interaction, we open the door. And that will open up. Apparently completely silently. I swear that was making sound earlier, but it's apparently not. Let's turn on our light, because it looks pretty dark in here right now, because the ship's power is off. Because ships now default with everything being off. Let's close the door. There's the sound. Boom. And someone crashed, I think. So we could use all these chairs, but we don't need to. So this is the cargo bay. You can see, there's a lot more in this cargo bay. And these are the big side doors. No airlock on the bottom or top anymore. But you can open these at any time you want, so let's just open these. I'm not sure how, with the power out, they're operating. But they are, so you know, it's something. Yeah, there's one of those on each side. Nothing really to see in this corner. It's just cargo space and the doors. Go through there. And now this is the sort of the neck area, which in the old Cutlass wasn't really used for anything. Now you've got all these storage on either side. So you've got lockers for the crew. You've got gun racks. You've got some beds in here. And you've even got access to the turret separately, so no longer are you trying to fumble about trying to get a turret to drop down and accidentally sitting in the chair next to the turret. I did that so many times and it was incredibly frustrating. But yeah, we don't need to do anything with any of these. Let's get into the pilot chairs, which operate completely different. No, we don't want the co-pilot seat. It's the front one that makes more sense. Enter the pilot seat. Climbs in and they raise up now. So ship is still off. We have a look around. Someone spawned a Connie there. They got pretty good view in this. No little pedestal fan. Keep the pilot cool even though he's wearing a helmet, so you know that defeats the purpose. But it's there. Oh, we've got interesting trails drawing there. But yeah, so let's start the ship up. Now we can just go flight ready and turn everything on. Or we can turn on the individual things if we need to. So power, go on. Now if we get out, the ship would have all the lights on, but the engines are off. So let's turn the engines on. There we go. Our engines are on. Now we can actually fly. So let's have a look. Oops, I knocked the microphone. Here's a look at the ship. It's a lot chunkier. Whoops. A lot chunkier than it used to be. Less sleek. bit dark and hard to see right now, so maybe I should do this when there's some more actual ambient light. So let's take off. Let's decouple just to get slightly more gentle launch than instant thing. Oops. Someone's messing around. Let's get around here. Let's throttle up a bit, put the gear away. See, the gear just sort of slides up and forwards in this. And the engines no longer do their ridiculous spinning that they used to do. They don't even seem to move at all anymore, which is perhaps a bit of a shame. There, you can see the Cutlass Black isn't actually very black, it's sort of a greyish colour. But it looks pretty interesting, I have to say. And there's a good number of guns. As we say goodbye to Port LSR, we shall jump back into the cockpit and have a look at the new star map. So this is the primary form of navigation now. So here is the map, we can zoom out. This is the area around Crusader. You'll recognise the comm arrays, they're quite familiar. You've got Daymar here, that's a moon we can go to. There's Yella, Selin, we can go to any of these. I like to go to Selin, but it's a little difficult to get there from our current position. But if we zoom out further, you see we've got Delamar there. And then if we keep zooming out, we've got Hurston over there, and there's the star for Stanton. That seems to be as far as we can go with those at the moment, but there's plenty around. So let's set Delamar as our destination. So there we go, we've got our map set, we'll close that. Go away with your flashing icon. So we twist ourselves around. Oh, apparently that was a sharp turn. And let's do the quantum drive. It's had a slightly revised, shall we say, effect. They sort of zoom through space quite nicely as we say goodbye to Crusader, gas giant, and get the right way. Should be seeing Delamar before too long. There it is, coming up. Now slow down. Boom. Little laggy, but there we go. We are now in orbit around Delamar. Well, kind of in orbit. We're not really in orbit yet. But we're close to orbit, shall we say. Very pockmarked surface it is as well. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Now we can see any points of interest here. So we got to wait for the cooldown on the drive. There's Delamar down there. One of the beacons. These seem to help you get around the surface, because otherwise you're just going to have to boost around them. What have we got? Oop, oop, oop. Got Iron 5 over there. Now, I'm trying to find... There it is, Levski. Let's go visit Levski and see if it'll actually let us land. The last time I got there, the game unfortunately crashed to the desktop just as I landed in the hangar. Which was annoying, to say the least. But this is early, so it's to be expected. Let's accelerate ourselves up using the afterburner. Try and not burn up too much fuel in the process. Turn into decoupled flight so we can retain our speed. Hopefully not hit any of these asteroids along the way. Oops, 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 oops. Nope, don't. I accidentally drifted myself out. So, got to get back into alignment. Now, we probably don't want to be going too quick. So I'll start dropping the speed down. I don't want to go Too slow. Yep, there we go. Sort of cruise in. It's because it keeps jostling me out as we start sort of hitting turbulence a little. Because all these moons have atmospheres. They're not very thick atmospheres, so you're not in them for an extremely long period of time. But they're enough to have their performance known. And a couple of times I've landed on the Daemar and completely run out of fuel. Because your ship, trying to maintain stability, uses up all its fuel and then you're stuck. You go tumbling through space, or in this case the atmosphere, with no control. You can either eject, or you can sometimes bounce off the surface. Most of the time you can just bounce off the surface, at the moment anyway. See all the mining towers down below. You will have actually seen this place before, of course, if you looked at the old demos for Nyx, the Nyx landing zone, however many years ago that was now. Oh, we got a safe speed and altitude. The altitude I find is not very reliable at the moment, because it can go into the negatives, and you're still above the surface, so it's not actually your current altitude above the current surface, it's just to some predetermined position, which isn't extremely helpful, shall we say. Let's descend towards the giant hole that Levski sort of is perched against. Try and not crash into anything. Oh, weapons offline because we're in the armistice zone. A bit laggy here. Let's slow down a bit more. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Actually, we need to contact them. So let's go Levski landing control.
And there. Hangar is...
Okay, so we got a hangar assigned. Now, which one is it? They're not very obvious, the markers. Oh, there it is. It's the one on the left there. Let's put our gear down.
Landing gear
Put the gear down, come on. There we go. Let's not hit this guy who's just hovering there in a vanguard. Oh, there he goes. He's sort of moving, but not really. You can see how laggy this is right now. Sometimes it runs nice, sometimes it's quite bad. I reckon this is mostly down to, again, the servers being completely and massively overloaded. So they're struggling to do anything, because, you know, netcode is a real pain. Yeah, let's move in towards our landing bay. If we can avoid crashing. Let's see. I'm a bit offset, so let's sort of strafe our position in. Now I need more information when landing. Like I need a nice, at least a level indicator to say when you're level with the surface. I imagine that's all stuff that will come later. But it would be nice to know. Let's keep dropping down. I think we may be a bit too far over to that side, so let's move on over. I presume you can auto land, but I'm not doing that here. Turn on decoupled again so we can drift down a bit more naturally.
Look, I'm sorry, but you waited too long to land, so I had to give it away.
Whoops.
Hopefully we've all learned a lesson
landing
here.
complete.
Yeah, you said I took too long, but I'm on the ground now, so sucks to be you. Sucks to be you, dude. Okay, let's turn the engines off. And we'll leave the power on for now. So let's get out of the seat. There we go. So now you can see what the Cutlass looks like with its actual lights on. That helps. It's a bit brighter in here now. Let's go back this way. Also, you may notice when that guy hailed us, he had a little video screen on the bottom left. That was nice. There we go. We are now at Levski, which is a place that is supposed to be sort of not... they're not pirates, but they don't agree with the UEE or the United Earth Empire government either, so they're just sort of themselves. But yes, this is one of the big hangars. There's the great big doors we came through. You can see it's actually deceptive when you're landing. Just, you know, the space looks a lot smaller than it is. But I reckon part of that is, again, the information. Ooh, got the lights on there. A bit blinding. How did I do? I got reasonably close to the center, I think. The close encounters of the third kind thing going on there. Yeah, I reckon I did pretty well with that landing. Let's not waste our time on the landing pad though, let's actually go somewhere. We've got all the way to Levski after all. Go this way. Maybe see if we can get the Ursa and do a little bit of driving. It's also good to see that, what's it, like 900 years in the future? Forklifts basically haven't changed at all. It's great. It's like you can have normal vehicles, or you can just have a forklift. Why not? Still does the job, right? Actually not a bad model of one, given it's just a simple little background asset. Let's go this way. Now, Levski is supposed to be on an asteroid. That's like in the middle of nowhere, but at the moment you can do it on your own thing. So, yeah, let's go through here. And we get to the customs section. Pull the lift while we wait. Video games, waiting for lifts. There we go. Yes, 2 customs. We're a new arrival, so we have to go through customs. Let's stand to the right, because that's what the lines say you have to do. Interesting markings on the floor. This is just a box, really. Oh, lighting suddenly changed. And here we are. Customs area. We were in hangar 1. Warning, yep, this is all the ship screens. Oh, really laggy there. Is there anything else on this side of customs, or is it just hangars? Top lobby airlocks. Okay. Don't need to go to any of them right now. Service unavailable. Oops, that looks quite intense. The hole. Oh, we're really quite low here. Performance wise. Come on, game. Catch up. Or server, catch up. You can do it. Hello, dude. Hello, you gonna say anything? I guess not. I guess we can just walk straight through. Hey, there we go. That's the bit people will remember from the Gamescom, CitizenCon, and everything else. And yeah, we probably don't want to spend too long here if this is how the performance is going to be. But we'll just go this way and have a little look outside, shall we? And the nice statue. Oh. Oh. we apparently can just sort of bump into them. And it deleted him, which is awkward. Yeah, of course, even in video games, there's always going to be someone standing in front of you. You don't get a good view. Now, if you go down further, you can get to the actual market and such. So we could go have a look at that, why not? We won't spend too long here, because like I said, it is laggy. And I'm sure that is making it really unpleasant to view. There we go. In the great big sinkhole with what looks like the monorail tracks running around it, I think. That's what they look like. Ooh, we're here. I was too busy looking outside. You don't look suspicious at all, do you, mate? A very vacant stare. Hello. You are completely ignoring me, aren't you? Not gonna talk to you then, okay, fine. Be that way. They're all a bit kinda like that though, to be fair. I mean, look at this guy. It's like, he woke up this morning, walked here, and this is the moment where he realizes he doesn't actually know what he's doing. There's, I think I'm supposed to go somewhere. Really slow down here. Really slow, really slow. Jutta, jutta, jutta. I mean, this'll be not like this by the time people actually get their hands on it, not in the PTU. You know? This is just the way it is for now. So here's the Grand Barter. This is, yeah, you got your little market and shops. Very different to the Levski. Oh, not Levski, to Port Olisar, which is just a small little station. This place is a heck of a lot bigger. And at least with the NPCs, it looks like there's actually stuff going on here. So we'll go down here for a bit. Check things out. What's there to have a look at? Got a guy selling magazines that haven't loaded yet. Come on. There we go. Long Haul Quarterly. Whitley's Guide. And Terra Gazette. And what's that? Horizon. I'm in love with the Tavaran. Well, they're sort of bird people, so I would probably agree with you. You know, bird people are pretty cool. They're probably my favourite race in the Zelda game, because I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild lately. And that is quite fun. Go through here. Don't actually know what's this way. Like I said, I haven't been here before because it crashed on me when I got here last time. You're a store that at the moment is selling floating heads. Okay. I don't really want to buy a floating head, thank you.
What?
Yes, what? I'm asking you what? I'm saying why are you selling floating heads and you're just questioning my judgment?
Buy something or
Well, you're not going to get any
out.
business from me then. Fine. I'm going to get out. Huh? Who are you? Yeah, you got floating heads. That's not very helpful to me. I don't really want to buy a floating head. Go back this way. Open up, please. Lag, 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 lag. It's getting worse too. Oh dear. What are you selling? Lots of vegetation. You have eyes. It looks like he doesn't have any eyes. Hang on. Do you? I think he does. It's just they're really dark to the point I can't actually see them. Fair enough. Foliage looks nice. Whatever that graffiti says, I can't actually read it. Which is accurate, because I can't read real-world graffiti either. Another forklift. Oh, we're at a beverage place. Oh, they didn't even take their rubbish out. Come on, people. Can I get something from you? No? I can't drink from the taps? No option for that? Shame. It's an interesting jacket he's got there. He's got like double hoodie. I suppose some people might want that, but not my taste. Yeah, there's quite a bit going on here, really. You got... It's like our food court. Ooh, you got... fish of some sort. I'm guessing this is like a sushi place type thing, maybe? Or not. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is getting really laggy, so we should get out of here. Sorry, Levski, I'll have a better look at you when you're running better than you are right now. Jada, 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 jada. Now it was a bit of a ways to get back, so... Oop, bye. Yeah. I walked the wrong way. I am a numpty. We got to go through here. By drones. That's what they are, they're drones. Occupied by a hive mind. Probably not Unity. But you never know. Jada 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 jada. Back we go. With my creepy mate here. Hey? He's just gonna stand there all day. Hey? Only qualified personnel are authorized to service. Prevent equipment damage, please refer to manual before... For what? Manual before to prevent injury. That's good English. There we go. Let's go back up now. Customs. Now actually, do we want to drive the Ursa around here? Or do we want to just, you know, go somewhere else? Somewhere less laggy. I mean, we could always drive the Ursa a bit. I don't actually remember how you get to where the Ursa is. I don't know what we got that way. Habitation, I would guess. Admin, okay. Can't do anything there, but that looks like a security desk. Yeah. That's definitely a security desk of some sort. Do you have any information here? Let's just say... for the ship. Where is it? Say the Aquila. You've got no cargo here either. Okay, so maybe we just don't have cargo yet. Alright, so we'll close that. No good to us. Well, there's a whole bunch there, but I didn't even see. back for this. Begin, yeah. That. There is Ursa. The Nox is the speeder bike, but I prefer the Ursa. It's a rover. Where are you? It's somewhere here. Did I go past it? I must have. There's just so many things I can't keep track of where they all are. Or do you spawn from a different terminal? Yeah, I'm beginning to think, yeah, that's not the terminal you get it from. Try one of these. They have a garage here, I'm sure. Nothing? Here's all the RSI ships. No, it's not there. That's annoying. I was all getting interested in taking that out. Oh well, maybe I'll just take the dragonfly then. Go the yellow jacket, why not?
There, all set.
Thank you, Eslin. Landing pad hangar 2. Okay, so... Oop. Where's hangar 2? 1. Where's the... There. Oh. Oh, it's already here. That's convenient. Oop. What did I do there? Do hangar 2, please. Here, put the yellow jacket into the cutlass. How about that? Sounds like a thing we can do. As it's classed as a ship, so I'm not sure. Yeah, you've classed it as a ship instead of a thing. So how am I supposed to get it out of here? Exactly. Didn't think this one through, lads. This thing can't fly. It just sort of hovers and floats around a bit. Oh well, we can hover and float around a bit here then. With our dragonfly speeder. On it. Oh, what happened there with the lights? Oh, we fell through the floor. Yeah. Woohoo. Hey, we're out. We exited Levski with style. Yeah, beat that. I'm going to space. Woohoo. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue what happened there. We're not supposed to be going this high in the dragonfly. Oh dear. Deary me. Oh well. You wanted to go to space, now you're going to space. Oh. Nope. Hey, now we're flying.
Landing gear down.
No, don't want landing gear. There we go. Let's go away from Levski, because Levski's clearly haunted it, catapulted us into space. Come on. What are you doing with your attitude now? Plummeting towards the surface at an alarming rate. What, brace? Brace? I think we survived. Yep, we survived. Move. Let's go. Boom. We're somewhere now. Not exactly moving very quick. We're just sort of falling again. Smash. I think this dragonfly is haunted. Governor, you gave me a wrong ship. Oops. Yeah, I have basically no control over it, it seems. Yep, we're just gonna keep doing this, I think. Let's see, let's just shut it down. I could get off. I don't think that'd help my situation in any regard. But I could definitely do it. Because we're still just sailing off into space. Nobody want to do a recovery at all? I mean, this thing is supposed to be flyable in space as well. But not like this. This is a different matter entirely. Interesting how those work. That's with gear down, apparently. Okay. Now, we've let it cold. Let's do a reboot. Let's... if it will let me. Come on. You're not gonna let me... not gonna give me the options to? No, I think I stuffed it. I think I well and truly broke this dragonfly. Help. Help me. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. Oh, dearie me. Can't even do anything. Oh, hang on. I had something there for a second. There we go. Power on.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online. Engines
Are they?
online.
There you go.
Landing gear up.
Have we got some movement now? Think. Might. It's so hard to tell. We've definitely got rotation. There we go. Yeah, that will work. Got a nice trail, but we don't seem to be going very reasonably. Oh, we are actually moving. Well, our guns work. They're one thing that isn't broken on this ship right now. Although everything else must. Got another contract. Let's just go to this asteroid. How fast can we go? Ooh, 1100. That's not bad at all. At least we're moving now. We weren't moving before, so look, turning it off and on again actually worked. I don't know what I'm going to do now, though. Because this thing is not designed to be able to land in an atmosphere. I kind of levitated out of, and away from Levski. So now I'm just sort of cruising in on my space bike into a great big asteroid. My dude sounds like he's having a heart attack. That's hover mode, I think. I'm not sure which mode does what. Yeah, you can definitely crash. Oops. Yeah, avoid. Use X to avoid collisions. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that sound piece of advice.
Shield system online. Shield system offline. Shield system online. Shield system charging.
Yeah. I apparently did something with shields. I don't know what exactly I did, but I did something. Yes, let's fly with your head dangerously close to an asteroid in an open-top space bike. That is definitely not going to end well for you. Actually, shall we see if we can get back to my cutlass? We can try it. And put this in the cutlass and go somewhere less laggy. That'd be nice. I'd like to be able to get somewhere. I kind of flew here, got myself lost, and now I'm stranded here. Oh dear. This is such a great time, and this is why the game isn't available to everyone yet. Or this build isn't available to everyone yet. This is not at all suicide looking. Just plummeting towards a settlement. I'm sure they'd have something to stop this in reality. This is probably dangerous in many different ways. Okay, let's start slowing down. Come on. It didn't slow down. It all of a sudden sped up, but apparently I survived because yay, collision? Okay, I have no idea what it's doing now. We're tumbling down a hill. Where are we? Hey, there we go. Come on, settle down. Let's find somewhere to park this haunted dragonfly. Yeah, it seems it's trying to do ground levitation, but it has no idea where the ground surface is. So it's just spazzing out like that. That's my guess anyway for what it's doing. Yeah, it thinks the ground isn't where the ground actually is. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Settle down. Yeah, where can I leave this is the question. Where's one of the... garages, actually. Yeah, the speeders, at least right now, seem a little broken. I think if we can, you know, safely say that. Here, I think. This'll do. Oops, stop, 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 stop. Come on, let me exit. Let's leave the haunted thing behind. As it just explodes into dust particles. Hey, welcome to Levski. We're on a different part of it now. And I desperately need a ship so I can get out of here. No one's willing to lend me a ship. I can't even drive these forklifts. That would make this journey a little faster. But I didn't want to bring the haunted dragonfly any closer. Because I am genuinely fearful for my character's life. After being catapulted into space in it. And then somehow plummeting back to the surface and surviving. Pretty sure that is not what you're meant to do at all. Here's a garage. This is where I was hoping it would put me, not in a ship hangar that I fell through the floor of. I don't know though where you actually get in from here is the question. It's somewhere around here, but I don't remember where. Number 2. Like Thunderbird 2. Join us, it says. That's not creepy at all. No, not join us. I don't really want to join you right now. I don't like what you did to my space bike. Stop telling me to join us. No. And we're back into Lagtropolis. Even worse somehow. Don't even know how it's possible to get even worse, but here we are. Let's cycle. Something exploded. There we go. Ah, is this terminals you were meant to use? I don't know. How is this such a big game but I can't do anything with them? Oh. Come on. Where is the spot? This is the sort of stuff that we actually do with the playtesting. Is you do things to try and find them. I can't do anything with them, it seems. That's annoying. Now we're waiting for an elevator again. Who would have thought we would be so eagerly awaiting to do this? That's what Star Citizen really is about. It's about futuristic run-down, battered-looking elevators with the occasional spaceship. That's what I missed. There was those doors on the side that I completely overlooked somehow. Come on, I want to get out of this lag fest. Let me use the terminal. What did you do to my cutlass? It better still be here. What? I can't, it's not here. Track, please. Where is it? Saying it's still on Levski Hangar 1. Let's check out. Is it on Levski Hangar 1? The elevators need some music. I don't know if I actually pressed the button or not. I think I did. I think because it's lagging so much it doesn't know what to do. Come on. Let me press it. I can't actually see where my cursor is now. There we go. There you go. I definitely pressed it that time. I think. I definitely think I pressed it. Keep calling it. That makes it come quicker, right? Mashing the button in reality definitely makes the lifts or elevators come quicker. Come on. You, what are you gonna say about my ship? Yeah. Still says it's there. Oh, now I can't get out of that. That's interesting. I think the server's basically dying. Just want to get to my ship again. Or do I have to call a different ship to the one I came in because it won't let me get back in this one? Let's bring a different ship then. Bring the Aquila out, why not?
Alright, your ship's all ready for you.
Thank you, Eslin. Hangar 2, okay. Well, this is Hangar 2. Is the elevator gonna work? It did. I'm impressed. Hey. And the Aquila is waiting for us. So a different ship to the one we came in. Bit bigger. Little bit larger. And this is another one that's new with 3.0. So of course I'll have to do the video on it at some point. There's the... Oh, that's actually quite a nice shot there. Let's see, can I do anything with the camera? Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Of course my dude would be facing the wrong way. Dude, look that way, please. Still looking the wrong way. It just doesn't want to look where his ship is. Does it? And this is really sensitive, so I'm going to try and force it slower with the mouse, but it's not quite working for me. Can't zoom out anymore by the look of it. That seems to be it. But yeah, so that's enough messing around with trying to get a screenshot that's not working. Let's actually board the Aquila. So let's go to door. Open the elevator, please. Also an interlock. And the interior that's basically the same as the Antron, but is still the same. Ooh. It's an interesting bridge. There we go. Now the bridge exists. I'll have a look at the ship properly once we're out of Levski, I think. Because Levski is clearly falling apart. And we need to bail. We need to take our Dragonfly and bail as soon as we possibly can. Now where's... There we go. Let's go fly ready. Okay, we're powered up. Let's get out of here.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Oh, right. I just remembered something. We need to tell them to open the doors for us. Oh, okay. No, he didn't want to talk to us. We'll find out soon enough if the doors are open or closed. Oh, they opened by the look of it. Good. No, don't go back down. I don't want to go back down. Where is my haunted dragonfly? Get out of there, please. Thank you. Where did I leave it? It was back here somewhere, wasn't it? Trying to follow the HUD markers, but the HUD markers aren't updating. There it is. Still exploding. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Why is this moving?
Takeoff complete.
Oh, 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 oh.
Landing complete.
Let's just put it down here and hope that this will do. Come on. Let me get out of the chair, please. There we go. Alt F to force to get out of the chair. Just want to get out of Levski, but I gotta take... Ooh, that's pretty. That's a zone not loading correctly. Boop. And there it is. And Boop. There it is. Is it raining in my ship? It's raining outside in reality. I don't need it raining in my ship as well. And I think it might have just crashed. Has it crashed? It's on a solid screen. Oh. Yep. Black screen. I think the server collapsed. Yep. Disconnected. There we go. Let's try again. Now to wait for this loading time again. Come on. At least a fresh server should hopefully perform a bit better than the one I was literally just on. I mean, that was an hour, just over an hour in a single server. That's actually a record. I've not had one last that long before. They normally collapse long before that. Look at that. Movement. Frame rate. We've got some actual performance here. It's not a slideshow. We're not going back to Levski because that was horrible. We almost got killed. And then eventually the game crashed, which apparently the game treats as us having died there because it's put us back in Port Olisar. Hey, security. Yeah, I can push you out the way. I'm actually really strong. Can I take you with me? Can I push you down the stairs? Jada jada jada. Jada jada. Yes, you're coming with me. I'm going to be the first one, maybe, to take a passenger in his ship in Star Citizen. Come on. I don't know how I'm going to get him through the airlock, if it's even possible. This is not sus at all. You're just pushing a security guard. I'm guessing he's security. He's wearing a cap and he's got bulky suit. To me, that is security.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck.
I don't actually know. What does this look like in third person? Jada jada jada. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's call the ship. Probably not going to let me use the Aquila. It's probably going to count the Aquila as having blown up. Yes, it does. It says it's at Levski still. But I'm not going back to Levski. No thanks. That we're going to have to wait on. See, look, there's a Ursa here, apparently. And its focus is placeholder. What shall I grab here then to take my new passenger with? I need something with a ramp I can push him up. So, yeah, you didn't exist, so I'm climbing you as well. Let's take the Freelancer. My good old trusty Freelancer.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yes, so which one? C4. Okay. Where is my guy? Here he is. You're coming with me. Okay? Let's go. The thing is, he's a slippery. This jacket is obviously a lot slipperier than I thought it was, because his shoes, his boots clearly have no tread. No grip on the sole here. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to move him like this. Oop. Nope, off. Nope, don't get stuck there. Good. No, you didn't get stuck. Come on. I mean, this is basically how people did cargo in 2.6 and such, so I'm only doing the same thing, just pushing a person who's apparently so shocked that he's completely frozen. Or is he gonna die maybe because he's not wearing a suit? I don't know if the NPCs are affected by that or not. We're gonna find out. We're depressurizing this chamber now. Come on. Up you go. Nope, don't get stuck in the airlock. Nope. Come on. Nope. Yeah, come on. He's stuck. How can I get him out? I need to get him away from the wall somehow. Yeah, come on. Come on. Nope. Because there's a thing there I can't... Is he moving at all? No, he's not moving enough. Need to get you away from the wall. There we go. That's better. Yep. This way. Keep away from that wall. Yes. We're succeeding. And he doesn't appear to be choking to death, so I think this is gonna work. He doesn't like it. He's fighting it. He doesn't want to be my passenger. But you're coming with me. We're going on a little tour. I don't know where to yet, but we're going somewhere. Hey, Mundo. Come on. Nope. Don't get stuck. He's not moving so nicely out here like he was back inside. And my freelancer appears to be a bit at an angle as well, which is gonna make things easier, I'm sure. Watch your head. Bonk. Oh, look. He obviously had an iron skull. That's what that was. Let's open the ramp for him. Come on. Open the ramp, please. Where's the prompt? Open door. Let's put you in. This must look really strange through those windows. Come on. I've got my human cargo. Up the ramp. Come on. I wonder if he's going to actually stay in the ship or not. Oh. No! He escaped! No! What are you doing? Out of here! No. Come on. I don't know what we're doing now. What did you do? Ah, that's, ugh. Oh, God. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But, I do know he's not in my ship, but he's somehow out of there again. You were okay on the ramp. Is it okay if I just leave you on the ramp? Be fine with that. I was going to put you in a nice pressurized cargo hold. But you wanted to phase through the floor. I don't like that sort of behavior. That's punishable, that is. Okay. Back on. Okay, we'll get you at the foot of the ramp. And we'll close the ramp and see what happens. Not the panel won't work. Well, I swear that's the panel that worked last time I did this. Where are we? Whoop, 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 whoop. Just want to close the door, please. Oh, there we go. No! He's gone! That's not gonna work. Well, fine. After all that work, you can just stay out here on the pad then, for all I care. I can't get him through the side door to try in here. That's just not going to work. I thought all the security shutters are down at the moment. That's good. Goes somewhere else. Oops, where's the power switch? There's the power switch.
Hello. How can MISC help you today? Systems on.
Where's our would have been passenger? There he is. He's just gonna have to stay there, ruining my fun. You're like jet blast or rocket blast again. Can we see him still? No. Oh, there's just going to be a random security guard on that bench. I hope no one minds. Put the gear away. Come on. The only problem with being in the external view, I don't know if the stuff is actually doing anything. Doesn't look like it. Oops, wrong button. I didn't want to press F1.
Landing gear up.
There we go. Oh. I wasn't quick enough to get that out, but there we go. Let's leave Alistair behind. Bye, Alistair. We're not going to Levski this time, because that didn't end well. Let's go somewhere safer. Could try Daymar. Daymar's hard to land at. Let's just go there anyway. If we crash, we crash. That's not really a good attitude to have when you're a pilot, but it's an attitude that I'm going to have here.
Quantum travel.
We go Daymar. And we're not going to try and land on the dark side, because I've been landing on the dark side of moons, or trying to land, and it just doesn't work. It ends badly for all involved. Now, so they're all on the other side, are they? Yes, it looks like they are. Let's go to this orbital point. There we go.
Quantum travel complete.
Are we any closer at all? A little bit. Close enough that we might be able to make it there. So let's aim for one of those sites. Boost on up. and let's just coast in. And hopefully not use all our fuel. Because I'd rather not use all our fuel. I hope we're actually going in the right general direction. I believe we are. MRB itself. Well, I keep pressing F1 and that's not the button I want to be at that point. Don't know why, but F1 is the default button I'm pressing to go back to something. Now we'll see if we're actually approaching from the right angle or not. None of these appear close enough for us to take advantage of. We're just going to have to cruise on in the old-fashioned way. But we're decoupled, so I should be able to power myself down. You wouldn't be any closer, no. You're sort of pointing away, so that wouldn't help us. None over there. You wouldn't help us either. So no, I think this is literally the fastest way to get there from where we entered. Was to literally just jump to that one and then slow boat our way in. I'm guessing the hydrogen fuel doesn't replenish at the moment. Or if it does, it's incredibly slow because we're at 89% and not really done all that much with it. Not really, anyway. Still 250 odd kilometers out, and we're traveling at 980 meters a second, so we're traveling at just under a kilometer a second, so we've got 250 seconds until we get there. Although it will actually be longer than that because we're going to have to slow down. I don't particularly want to keep risking my luck of bouncing off the surface. Also, note to SIG, we need to be able to read our displays better. Because as you can see right now, the HUD is blending in entirely with the glare of Damar's atmosphere. So I can't read the pale blue very well at all. Could always get up and, you know. Oh, we're in atmospheric entry. Yeah. Getting very hot now. Or at least the shields are... There we go. Only a pretty short one, but now we're starting to see surface features. Let's slow down a little bit. Oh, we're traveling a bit too quick, I think. Yeah, I literally can't read really what my speed is anymore. Other than it's oscillating. And we're also not approaching very fast anymore. Oh, there's the surface. Slow down. And it's really bright on this surface. Oop. I'm holding full back on the stick and the nose doesn't want to pitch up. So we got a very nose down attitude here. Oh. Landing gear down optimistically. We're like quite a ways off, but I'm still holding the nose fully pitched up and it's not responding. As you see, we're at a negative like 11 or 12 degree pitch. Oh, get this roll out.
Landing successful. Launch sequence complete.
And we're landed.
Landing successful. Launch sequence complete.
Oh, now the nose is pitched up.
Landing successful.
I don't know what's going on there.
Landing successful. Launch sequence complete. Landing successful.
What are you doing, ship? Settle down, please. I just want you to stay like that. There we go. Look at that glare out of the windshield, eh? It's bright. Let's use the side door. Oh. I hope I brought my sunshades. Here we are. Survived a landing on Daymar. Clouds are moving quite fast. Our ship doesn't look so darkly coloured here. Oh, also, yeah, I left the engines on, didn't I? Hopefully that's not going to burn all my fuel. What a desolate place this is. Yeah. This is literally just in probably the most boring of places I could have put my ship down. But, I couldn't pull the nose up. Don't ask me why. These jets here that look like they're doing a lot now weren't doing enough. Okay. Let me enter, please. Let's try and actually get to where we were aiming to land. Ooh. Yeah, it literally won't pitch the nose up. Will it be? I don't get what that is. There's got to be a reason for it that I'm missing.
Landing gear up.
What am I missing that's preventing me lifting the nose anymore? Whoa, what happened there? Okay, I've got pitch back. I don't know what I did. I haven't touched anything. That's weird. Is it my speed, maybe? I mean, can you read that text? You probably can't. I can just about see my current altitude. And a hint of what my speed is. Yeah, my fuel is being burned through quite fast. And we're still a good distance away. I don't even believe it's a landing pad that we can refuel from. Which would be a shame. We're down to like 50% of our fuel. And we're not really getting any closer. Well, we are getting closer, but we're very slowly getting closer. And we've got not much to look at. My vertical thruster is probably working overtime. Seem to be sort of lifting off from the surface again. I'm cruising along in decoupled mode. Probably shut these down. I don't need to leave them on. Yeah. Because we should still be keeping our momentum, I think. Or not. Why did you do... We're in decoupled mode. Or I guess we're not. Yeah, I'm guessing we're not, and it was just the atmosphere. I want to get to this mining facility. But if we do, I've got to be really sparing on my fuel, or otherwise I'm not going to get back from the mining facility. I probably shouldn't have descended so far away, because now I'm literally stuck coasting in at this incredibly slow speed. But still 50 odd kilometers out. Long way. And we might not make it. This is turning into quite a... First we had the haunted dragonfly that started this whole thing. Then we had the Aquila that was dissolving itself as we moved around. Now we're blinded by glare in an atmosphere on a desolate desert moon, trying to get to a mining facility that probably won't even have any way to replenish the fuel we used to get here. Still, this is how you get good road trip stories. We got that going for us. We appear to have slowed down even further now. But I don't want to touch our boost, no, our fuel, because our fuel is getting dangerously low now. And 30 kilometers isn't that far. We'll get there. They have to keep fuel for the actual landing as well. I mean, that's boost fuel, but it's fuel you use for general maneuvers, and boost is sometimes necessary for landing. Not always. Usually not. But sometimes you do need it, and I'd like to have it rather than not have any at all. Let's hope there's something actually at this mining facility when we get there. I know these emergency shelters don't have anything. So they're like literally just a bunker or such that you can go to. "19 kilometers. 18. 17. Exciting commentary and gameplay you're watching here. Should be able to see now. Oh, there's like a messer or something over there. See if you can spot any shipwrecks. We're leaving some contrails in the sky, but I'm not seeing anything else on the ground. Those are some significant canyons and valleys down there that we're flying over right now. But you can just about see our shadow just sort of in front of my wing on the bottom left. Oh, you probably won't see it because I can't stream at any reasonable quality, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. I can see it. Oh, here's Sherman. We're slowing. Gotta slow down now. I can't see my speed or my altitude, so we're landing as if it was on the night side. It looks like it's in this canyon here.
Landing gear down.
Let's move forward a little. I'm wanting to keep my approach speed low now. Down to 30% fuel. I wish I could set these panels on the bottom to actually be displaying properly, but they weren't letting me switch between them when I was trying. I'm guessing they're broken at the moment. Interesting rock formation on our left as we descend into this canyon. 1,000 meters coming up. Thousand meters. $800 meters. 700. Oh, I'm starting to see some detail. This is like sand condition, sandstorm conditions. Oh, there are pads. Do I need to contact anyone here?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Which one of you assigned me to? Go away. Which one of you assigned me to? This one here? I can't tell what one you've assigned me to because I can't see any marker. Yeah, there's like literally no marker hovering around, so sorry. I tried to do the right thing. I'm just gonna land wherever I can, which would be here. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Don't overshoot.
Landing successful.
Okay, we're landed. Can we get fuels? No, we can't do anything here, damn it. Bugger. Well, engines off, please.
Engines off.
Power off. Exit. Come on. Let's get out. We tried. Though, I guess we can't replenish our fuel here. That was my hope. But it's not meant to be. Evidently. Oh, that's bright. Oh, and it's deleting itself. There we go. Now it's loaded properly. Well, this is a better landing site than our first one. There's stuff to actually see here beyond just desert, flat surface. Got another ship. Whatever. Now, is there going to be anything in any of these buildings? Odds are no. Run away from the freelancer. You'll have to figure out how you're going to return later. We are going to have to leave at some point. Okay, we're inside. Not that there's anything really to have here. Is an example of one of their modular
Duty
bases.
inactivity. We have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Yeah. You know, all those other people using this facility right now. Can't do anything with any of these by the look of it. No, they're literally just here. Fair enough. Servers going on, I guess. A lot of it's giving me combat tutorials. I don't know why it's deciding to give me combat tutorials now. Is there anything in here we can grab or do? I believe there's probably a mission linked up to it, but I'm not doing any missions. Yep. Guessing there's nothing here then. So much for that. Actually, what is here? So we've actually got, yeah, 1.5 times the regular atmosphere. That'll do something. What's that? Nitrogen 98%? Wow. That's probably not healthy. I would assume. Do like those canyons. I'd love to go see them, but I don't have a rover or anything with me, and I don't think there's one here. Yeah, I can bring my weapon out. Yeah. Don't need to, because there's absolutely no one or nothing here to shoot at. But I can do it. I don't think anyone is here. No players, no NPCs, it's just me. I'm like Mark Watney. Got this base all to myself. But unlike him, I have a spacecraft that maybe has enough fuel to actually go somewhere. See if this one's got anything in it. It's got a thing sticking out the top that the other one didn't have. Storage. Yeah, it's got a thingy sticking out. That clearly means it's more important. I'll pick that up. It's actually kind of a nice view of my ship through the door. Real danger, danger, danger. Danger, danger. Whatever it is. No. Nothing I can pick up. Nothing I can interact with. Someone's backpack. Water, notepad, food rations. Got a keyboard, but he doesn't have a mouse. How does he interact with these computer. I don't know. That's some questions to be answered. And some uniforms and some very interesting looking, I guess, scissors. Guessing those are scissors. But no, my thingy on the roof plan didn't actually work. There wasn't anything any real interesting in there either. Actually, looking at these plates, they do look kind of like this place has been abandoned. See if we can spawn anything on a pad. I don't know if they have terminals connected, but maybe. Maybe. I don't really see where I could do anything. Seem to be any terminal actually. Where? Oh, getting windy by the sound of it, but I don't know weather is actually a thing. It looks like it's getting a little bit maybe, but also, I got communication for landing from here. Was that me just talking to a robot or something? Because there's bugger all for people here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing any terminals or anything for ships. So you're stuck with whatever you bring here. And unfortunately, I couldn't bring my passenger and dump him here. That would have been nice. I kind of want to go up those rocks, but I don't want to waste all the time running over there. Anything with those? Alright, let's... Ooh, that doesn't look great, that landing. Get back in. Oh. Well, I guess if there's no one here, that's why we couldn't refuel. That would make sense. Uh-oh.
Hello, how can MISC help you today? Systems on.
Let's see if we can take off.
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Just decoupled straight up a bit. Goodbye, Shubin mining facility. But we've picked up a rotation. Don't know where from, but we've got a rotation on. Just getting some majestic shots of the surface and a freelancer that apparently has got the rear ramp open even though I closed it. Come on. Let's point ourselves first. There we go, now we're accelerating. Still in decoupled mode. You can watch that landing facility disappear. least once we're back in space, we should start slowly replenishing that fuel. Ramp being down annoys me. It really shouldn't. It does. We're climbing reasonably. Altitude picking up. Should be leaving Daymar behind soon enough. Seda. Somewhere. Oh, that was a sudden jerk. I don't know where Crusader is right now. Bring up a star map. Wrong one. With this glare, I can't see what I'm picking from. Brett Damer, let's try Astro. Or not. Not yet. Oh, it doesn't like that, so I think that means that path is obstructed. Probably by the fact that we're still near a moon's surface. That would probably do it. Like, we're getting decently far away now. Oh, it's starting to change colours here. We're definitely getting far enough away from it now. Yeah, because Cryastra is obstructed right now. That'll be why. Can we go anywhere else at the moment? Try going by yellow. Nope. What is there? Nope. I think everywhere right now is obstructed because of where we are. Where are we in particular? Go to my position. Yeah, we're there. So we really would need to go that way. Yellow we can go to. So we'll go to yellow then. And find which marker it is. Oh, that one. Okay. Goodbye, Daymar. You were fun. Is yellow and its familiar asteroid belt. However, it's slightly different. Now, Grim Hex is still here, but it actually appears on the map now. At least on this. So that's something. Yes, we should be able to use... Oops, wrong button. This hop to get to where we need to go. We need to go Triastro. There we go. And jump.
Travel engaged.
And it looks like the stream is having issues. That's annoying. But I don't really know what's causing them.
Travel complete.
It's been working fine all this time, but now it's decided it doesn't want to work. Just great. Well, there's another person here. And we've already got a pad assigned.
Landing gear down. Caution. Overhead collision.
Come on, stream. Still saying video output low. But OBS is... looks like it's recovered. Don't get too close. Up.
Caution. Front collision.
No, it's not a front collision. I'm not going that fast, you numpty. And land. Or it's gonna bring up this thing before I've landed. I want to land first.
Landing successful. Launch.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm landed. And it does the nose up thing again for some reason. I don't know what the freelance is doing right now. Yeah, refuel my hydrogen. And refuel my quantum, okay. Oh. I'm not entirely on the pad. That could explain it. That could well explain it, actually.
Caution. Front collision.
Let's move more fully onto the pad. There we go. Nope. Sit there. It doesn't want to just sit on the pad. It wants to do the whole bucking thing. Push the nose down and keep it bloody down. That's all I ask of you. See, that that is not how you land. I think the freelancer might be drunk. Come on, set back down. And stay there. Don't stop coasting off. God, stop.
Caution. Front collision.
What are you doing? Okay, that's enough. We got a little bit of fuel and I can't be bothered dealing with that not working. I'll go back to somewhere that did have it working. Let's go back to all this air. Oops. Let's bring the map up. Where's Olisar now? There. Let's go there.
Caution. Front collision.
Ah, home sweet home.
Quantum travel complete.
And this is where everyone is. I wonder if my security guard is still somewhere here. I don't even remember which one I took off from, so I'd imagine he's not.
Landing gear down.
Oh, and we got flickering screen now. You know what, I'm not going to bother looking for him. I think I'm just going to land.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, hey, you assigned the one literally right in front of me. It's nice. We'll land this one then. It's a Super Hornet on the pad and a Connie there.
Auto land on.
Let's use the auto land this time. See if it does any better than my manual landings.
Landing successful.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Well, it didn't catapult me. Oops. Although it's very clearly not sitting nicely on the pad either. The computer just say shit. I think it meant to say ship. That's what it sounded like. The ramp is closed, not open. What was the exterior model playing at? Ah, gee. Now let's use the side door to leave. Oh. There we go. There we go. We took off from here. We flew to a few other places and we come back. Not with our security guard buddy though. Oh, and yeah. I landed that a little close. Or rather, the auto land puts that a wee bit close. Don't you think? I don't think you're supposed to land that close to a structure. Just a hunch. Yeah, performance is going to crap, so I reckon the server is about to die. And it is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so this is probably where I'm going to end the stream, going back inside. Because look, I made it, I didn't die. I didn't get destroyed by something. So, can we find... Oh, there's not going to be any windows on that side, they're only here. Let's say? Can't read it. Armor us shields, which ones is right for you? Oh, armor versus shields, which one is right for you? That's what that says. Fair enough. You don't move around, do you? No. See, he's fixed. He's... Well, I don't know what he is, but he's got a weird stud cap. And interesting collar. But, yes. So that was a little bit of Star Citizen 3.0 in the PTU. As you can tell, it is still very much early days. If you're accustomed to testing like I am, then this is no problem. You know, it's funny when you get some really silly bugs, like with the dragonfly there, and you learn how to figure out ways to work. Like, you know, literally doing the classic tech support, turning off and on again worked. And when does that ever happen? Except for most of the time. But yeah, so until next time, I've got a bunch of videos to do in this when it goes live, because I'll wait until it's a bit more stable to put out proper videos for like reviews of the new Aquila and for the Cutlass Black, Ursa, and pretty much all the other new ships. The Prospector, we didn't have a look at that one today. Maybe I'll do another stream at some point and show that one off, or just leave it to the video. But yes, until next time, I'm Denodon. This is Star Citizen. Safe landings.